Alright, hello, this is Rich. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about feet, ankles, and shins. And what we're going to be doing is we're just going to work our way up the body. So this is rehab, prehab. So prehab would be post-injury, post-rehab, and you're starting to get yourself back into the groove of things, whatever your athletic development or whatever your training is. Or you've never really even looked at your feet as something that's vital, because we are an erect species, right? And I don't mean to be condescending. Some people forget about feet, all right? So what I'm going to do, depending on the level of pain that you're experiencing in your feet, I got two balls, right? Lacrosse ball, broad brush, golf ball. That's what I prefer. And what I'm doing is I'm separating the metatarsals within the foot. So I'm on the ball of the foot. I'm right next to the hallux joint. So the hallux joint, you have toe joint, hallux joint over the ball of the foot. And I'm just going to roll. So I'm just going to do one foot because I already did my other foot, just as an example. So I'm going to go in between big toe, second toe, all the way to my heel. Move over on the heel. So I'm on the anterior aspect of the heel, inside. And I'm going to come back, right, and give a little toe flexion. So I'm right in the middle of my foot. So second toe, third toe. Apply a little pressure on that ball of that foot, of the foot. Now I'm going to move over. So fourth toe, fifth toe, pinky toe. All right, I'm going to move all the way to the heel again. So I'm going to kind of give a little bit of a circle. Base of the heel. All right, so I'm going to lay down. So your anterior tibialis. Now you have your fibular head. I'm going to put that ball right below it. So what we're doing is we're stimulating the fascia in the lower limbs. Right, so we look at ACL tears and things like that. Statistically, I've read anywhere up to 85% of ACL tears is due to lower limb weakness. And as we break up the fascia, right, so it just allows the muscles to expand, right? And we're hydrating that fascia. I'm gonna kind of move quickly through here, just so you guys get the idea. I'm going to go right down outside of that ankle bone, on the Achilles. I like going back up. So anterior tibialis, which is out kind of that inside rail of the tibia, your shin bone. So now there's two ways that we can do inside, right? You see the gastroc and the soleus. Is you can use the ball, right? If you have that flexibility, kind of what I'm doing, right? And I'm going to go that anterior aspect of the tibia all the way to the ankle, or you can take the chain and you can just kind of work down, right? So this is kind of the area you're dealing with shin splints. We're kind of getting down into that common region, that soleus. Down. So I'm creating space so so that muscle, all those muscles have room to move. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it, okay? So our positioning, knee is soft. I'm going to face you guys just so you understand. So I have about 80% of my body weight in my opposite leg. So I have all my weight in my left leg. But when I'm doing it, I'm looking at my foot and I'm walking forward. So my foot isn't rotated, it's straight. So if I come up into like a one leg hold, I'm in that position, that proper position, because you're trying to train all the musculature to move in proper movement patterns. When we're like this, we're not creating proper movement pattern. We're actually becoming inefficient within our movement. So you can roll out all you want. If you're not re-educating those movement patterns, you know, it's not if you get hurt, it's just when. You know, not everyone's going to be perfect on the way that they walk through their heel, the ball of their foot into the big toe. Someone, their bones might have grown that you have a little bit of eversion. So, not a big deal. So, my knee's bent, I'm on the heel, and I'm pivoting off the heel. So I'm going to dorsiflex, flex my toe. As soon as the ball's down, toes down. I'm going to do 20, 25. My coach always said 50 to 100, but as time for our conversation right now. All right, so the next one is I'm going to curl. So I create that arch, and I flex the toe down. Curl that toe, dorsiflex, flex the toe down. Kind of like I'm picking something up. So I'm actually creating friction on the mat. 20. Do circles. 20. 20. Alright, so now I'm going to curl, create that arch. Same thing. Circles. Circles. Okay, so ankle, stir the pot out of the ankle. Stir the pot out of the ankle. Directions. Stir the pot, so point out, plantar flex that ankle down. Circle out of the knee. Circle out of the knee. All right, our last one, you're gonna pull, so you create friction. You come up onto that gastroc, so you're contracted. You're gonna drop the heel. So I'll do it this way. So come up, drop the heel, push the knee down so I get that stretch. Step forward. Halix joint, flip that toe over, drive those toes down, stretch out the shins. So pull, come up, drop the heel, up, stretch. Alright, so you could go for a walk. I'm actually going to work out right now. I don't work out in gyms, I work out outside. It's beautiful, it just rained, it's a little bit chilly. I will explain why another day, but so hope that helps. Make sure you do both feet, obviously. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below, and I'd love to answer them. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start creating these little videos. I'm trying to keep them short, around 5 minutes. I'm at 8 minutes right now, but it's whatever. My first one, right? So good luck, and yeah, see you in a couple days. Bye.